Hey Kathy, hope you're doing well. Thanks for getting back to me, and I will be looking forward to seeing those videos, but I want to go ahead and give you some more help in remembering your notes on the fretboard, knowing them even better than you already do, give you some movable major shapes that will eventually be minor shapes as well, but 3 movable shapes that you can play to accompany others or accompany songs that you're listening to or just have fun. So these do stand well alone. You don't have to play them with anybody. Everything we're about to do is on string 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to show you a new chord, a chord that might be new to you. It's called C Aug5, and I'm on the 5th fret. I've got this on a C note on the 5th fret. That's my middle finger. I got my ring finger also on the 5th fret. That's an E. That's my major 3rd. Then I got my first finger right here on this, what we call a sharp 5. And this is on fret number 4. Got a really strange sound, this C augmented 5. Root 3rd and sharp 5. Sometimes you'll see a symbol for that might be just a plus or just A-U-G. Somebody could write C A-U-G. That means C augmented 5th. Alright, so we're going to alter this chord 3 different ways. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to alter this chord by lowering this note, the one that's closest to our chin, the C. We're going to lower it 1/2 step. And in order to do that, you're going to have to reconfigure your fingers. So you'll wind up with what you probably know as a D shape. But we're just playing 3 strings here. This is an E chord. It's an E chord because the root in this shape is under your ring finger on fret number 5. Remember from earlier we said that's an E. That's where the root is. That's the root in this shape. It's right there under our ring finger. So this is an E chord. And this is a movable shape that you can play anywhere on your fretboard. If you move it up a 1/2 step, it's F. Move it up again, it's F sharp. Move it up again, it's G. You're going to need that, you know? Alright, so back to C augmented 5 now. We altered it. We lowered that note that was closest to our chin. And now we're going to lower this note, the middle note, the E. We're going to lower it 1/2 step. When we do, we'll have to reconfigure our fingers a little bit. We're going to be playing this familiar shape to you. A lot of people think of it as the F shape. We're just playing 3 strings. I'm barring here across 2 strings. If you've never done this before, sometimes I point out to people that I'm sort of using the side part of my first finger to help me press those strings. It doesn't really look like it when you're looking straight ahead, but I am sort of using the side part of my finger, and then I have to use the corner tip of this finger to keep it from interfering with the other strings. But this is another movable major shape that you can play anywhere on your fretboard, and the root note in this shape lives right here on string 1. That's the 4th fret. And you probably already know that's a G sharp. So when you play this chord here, it's G sharp. But if you lower it 1/2 step, then you got a G. Or F sharp, or F. You can play this anywhere. I love to play it on the 5th and 6th fret where it's an A. We're just looking at 3 strings. Just looking at 3 strings. Let's go back to our C augmented 5. We're going to alter it again. The last final alteration we're going to make to this chord is we're going to take this first finger and we're going to move it down 1/2 step. Now I like to reconfigure my fingers and use these fingers now. And I'll tuck that away so you can see better what I'm doing. Normally I don't tuck that finger down, but this is a C chord. We got a root, 3rd, and a 5th. And so it's movable. It's C because the root note lives here under your ring finger. That's a C note. So if you wanted to play a D using this shape, you just slide up a whole step. If you wanted to play E using this shape, you just slide up a whole step. So just for fun, you should try playing a standard song that's maybe in the key of G or in the key of C. Take, for example, Happy Birthday to You, or Silent Night, or It's Christmas Time Now, so something like that, using these shapes. And that'll really challenge your fretboard knowledge. You'll have to think about things a little bit. I hope that's what I'm trying to do. and then you'll soon memorize those strings a little bit better. You'll have 3 movable shapes, and that's really just the first part of this lesson. So we're going to be coming back to the C Augmented 5 and doing more things with it. I know this will help you if you get time to study on it this week, and if you have any questions, you get back with me. We'll send you a document to go along with this. Thank you so much. I'll be looking forward to seeing your videos soon. All right, Kathy. Bye-bye.